Hey guys, it's Mastermind 1000 here, and I'm back with another video. Now, as we all know, I did top 10 villains from movies that got what they deserve, and top 10 villains from shows that got what they deserve. And now for this video, that's right, I'm doing top 10 villains from video games that got what they deserve. And I hope y'all are ready. And the link to... And if y'all want to see the top 10 villains from movies that got what they deserve, or from shows that got what they deserve, the links to both of those will be in the description. But anyways, let's get to the villains, shall we? Number 10, Rise, Dying Light. Now, if y'all don't know what Dying Light is, it's one of the best zombie games that were ever made. And y'all might like it. And when 2022 came, they released the second one. And I tell ya, Dying Light is just the best zombie game that were ever made. And I recommend y'all play it. But anyways, the bad guy, Rise. So, the reason why Rise became the bad guy is because he was not just a zombie survivor, but he even killed a few survivors too. And he even killed a few of his own men as well. And also, he even endangered lots of survivors too. And Kyle Crane had to stop him. And he managed to save all the survivors. And then he went up to fight Rise at his tower. And while they were fighting, Rise rammed a knife into Kyle Crane's shoulder. And he was about to make Kyle Crane fall. But then Crane grabbed the knife out of his shoulder and rammed it into Rise. And Rise fell to his death.
Let's ask for a decision, asshole!
Number 9. Burnt Trap, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. So, as we all know, we've all known Springtrap for years. There was him in FNAF 3, which was his first appearance. And then there became Scrap Trap when Five Nights at Freddy's Fazbear Simulator came. And now, finally, when FNAF Security Breach came, we got Burnt Trap. And we can all agree that Burnt Trap looks terrifying. He's like a zombie Springtrap. But he's still William Afton, though. But anyways, so, Burnt Trap is the final boss in FNAF Security Breach. And you have to fight him until the Blob betrays him. Because once you defeat Burnt Trap, the Blob will come and he'll grab him and carry him away with him. And then the whole Fazbear Pizzaplex collapses, but Gregory and Glamrock Freddy manage to escape. Number 8. The Devil, Cuphead. So, as we all know, of course, the Devil has always been the bad guy in Cuphead. Because what he wanted to do was he wanted to take Cuphead and Mugman's souls. And, of course, as the song for Cuphead said, if Cuphead and Mugman don't succeed, then the devil will take their heads. So basically, after you defeat King Dice, you'll get to fight the devil, and the devil's the final boss in Cuphead. And once you fight him, first you fight him while he's sitting on his throne, and then once you fight him on his throne, he'll pop his skeleton out and jump down a hole, and you'll have to follow him. And once you go down that hole, you'll see that he turns into a giant devil. And then you'll have to fight him while he's a giant. And then once you fight his giant form, like, as long as you keep fighting him, he'll then begin to start crying because he's losing. And then once you keep shooting him, then he starts rubbing his face, and that's his knockout. Number 7, Galeem and Dark Khan, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, basically, with Dark Khan and Galeem, what you must do is, like, you must defeat both of them. You must defeat Galeem first, and then you'll defeat Dark Khan first. And then finally, once you get to the Ultimate world, then all the Super Smash Bros. Characters work together to fight against both of them. And when you fight both of them, then you'll get the epic ending. Because once you defeat both Galeem and Dark Khan, and then you'll get to fight both of them at the same time. Because once you reach the ultimate ending, first you'll have to fight all the bosses you already fought again. And then once you do that, then you'll get to fight both Galeem and Dark Khan. And however, they'll also be attacking each other while you're attacking them. And also, once you defeat both of them, then they both fall to the ocean, and then they blow up. Number 6, Dark Khan, Mortal Kombat vs. DC. So, as we all know, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe is the Mortal Kombat game where all the Mortal Kombat characters we know and love fight against DC. And also, there was a villain who was a fusion of Shao Kahn and Darkseid, and that was Dark Khan. And basically, what happens is he made people have the rage, and they made them use their rage to fight against people. And also, when you fight him, he is hard to fight, but once you defeat him, he explodes. If you choose to play as the DC side, and you defeat Dark Khan as Superman, then it ends with Shao Kahn being trapped in glass, just like most supervillains of Superman were. But if you choose to play on the Mortal Kombat and you fight Dark Khan as Raiden, then it ends with Darkseid being locked up in the Nether Realm. And yeah. Anyways, I will say Dark Khan is a pretty awesome villain, though. And yeah, once you defeat Dark Khan with any Mortal Kombat character or DC character, he blows up.
Raiden wins.
Number 5, King Boo, Luigi's Mansion 3. So as we all know, we love the Luigi's Mansion series. And when Luigi's Mansion 3 came, now you're at a hotel and you have to fight all the ghosts in the hotel. And there's so many different variants too. And once you vacuum up all the variants, you'll also get to fight the one that created the hotel. And then once you do that, you'll get to fight King Boo at the end. And King Boo will pretty much be attacking you with his tongue and also making clones of him. And also he'll even try throwing bombs at you too. But once you launch one of the bombs in his mouth one more time, then it'll blow up inside of him and make him unconscious. And then that'll give you the chance to release Gooigi. And then Luigi and Gooigi will grab him by the tongue and start slamming him around, just like they do with all the other ghosts. And then after that, King Boo gets sucked up into Luigi's vacuum, just like every other ghost. Number 4, Kronika, Mortal Kombat 11. So, basically, after Shinnok's death from Mortal Kombat X, there then became Kronika, and also Kronika is Shinnok's mother. And so basically, what Kronika does is she reverses time due to her magic hourglass, and also she even made Liu Kang fight her alone, and she reversed time and made everyone who helped Liu Kang go in reverse. And Liu Kang was all by himself. But luckily, Liu Kang was able to defeat her. He used all his powers on her and turned her into glass. Then once he turned her into glass, he started smashing her until she was just a bunch of tiny glass pieces. Number 3, Ultron Sigma, Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate. So, basically, Ultron Sigma is a fusion of Ultron and Sigma. And I will say, they make an awesome fusion. So, basically, Ultron Sigma was trying to infect every living creature with the Sigma virus. But luckily, Marvel and Capcom were working together to fight him. And the best part about Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate is you can also fight with the Infinity Stones. And that's really epic. So, yeah. Basically, you have to fight Ultron Sigma. And after you fight Ultron Sigma, he'll then mutate and he'll become Ultron Omega. And then once you defeat Ultron Omega with Captain Marvel and another Capcom character, Mega Man will activate the powerful blaster with 4 Infinity Stones in it. And then he fires it on Ultron Sigma and it kills him.
Now, pass the stones to X. call this baby? The Infinity Buster. Let it rip, kid.
Heroes, lend me your strength. I will channel it into him.
Number 2, Mommy Longlegs, Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. So, as we all know, Mommy Longlegs is definitely a vicious character, because she plays these games with you just to try and kill you and stuff. But once you get past all 3 of them, she then nows attack you in person. And she says that she asked you to play fair and we cheated. And she hates cheaters. And now they're going to play one last game. And it's called Hide and Seek. And now she tries to kill you all by herself. But then once you get to the end of Chapter 2, like, you'll enter a room where there's a crusher. And then once she comes into the room, she'll get her hand stuck. And that gives you the chance to activate the crusher. Then once you activate the crusher, she screams as she's being crushed. And then she dies. And then once she dies, Prototype reaches in and pulls her in.
What have you done? You make me part of you! You can't do this to me!
Number 1, Prince Ozrock, Doom the Dark Ages. Now, if y'all haven't played Doom the Dark Ages, then this could be a spoiler, so I would recommend y'all skip this if y'all want spoilers for Doom the Dark Ages. But just a reminder, I would recommend y'all play Doom the Dark Ages. It was really awesome. But anyways, yes, Prince Ozrock is the bad guy in that game. So, as we all know, basically Prince Ozrock, he is definitely the most evil of them all, because he is a demon, and he's done really evil things, and he even took someone's powers to help him get his true form. But then, luckily, Doomslayer managed to stop him, and heck, Prince Ozrock, he even tried to kill Doomslayer so many times. But Doomslayer always came back. And yeah, even as Prince Ozrock was too powerful to fight, Doomslayer was still able to fight him. And also, Prince Ozrock, Doomslayer removed his powers and got the powers that from the person that Prince Ozrock took back. And then the person who got her powers back helped Doomslayer fight Prince Ozrock. And they fought all of his demons. And then after that, once you reach Prince Ozrock again, you fight him and his witch. And the witch uses her magic powers on you to try to kill you. But then you have to kill her. And then after you kill the witch, you then finally fight Prince Ozrock all by himself. And then once you kill Prince Ozrock, he is now weak and unable to fight. And then after that, Once Prince Osrock is weak and unable to fight, Doomslayer pulls out his melee weapon and starts smashing him to death until now he's nothing but his head. And then he shows it to all his demons, and now the demons are too weak to fight. And I tell ya, defeating Prince Osrock, it was just epic. But anyways, yes, since Prince Osrock was very evil, and he tried to kill Doomslayer lots of times, and took someone's powers to help get his true form, yes, I'd say he definitely got what he deserved out of all. And with that, those are the top 10 villains from video games that got what they deserve. Hope y'all liked it. And if y'all want to see top 10 villains from movies that got what they deserve, or top 10 villains from shows that got what they deserve, the link to those will be in the description. But overall, let me know in the comments if y'all agree on this list. And let me know in the comments what villains from what video games y'all think got what you deserve. And until then, I will see y'all next time. Peace out.